It's Reese from the Reese channel. Welcome back to my Bendy review series. This is episode 2, and today's topic will be the Boris The Wolf plush. So yeah, if you saw yesterday's episode, which was the pilot for this Bendy review series, basically to put it in basics, I'm basically starting to review another franchise that I really like. That one being the Bendy franchise, so Bendy and the Ink Machine and Bendy and the Dark Revival, etc. And yeah, so I'm going through the Bendy franchise and just going over its merch. So yeah, and today's episode, I'm going to be looking at the Boris plush, which is part of the original 3 plushies for Bendy to ever be released. This plushie was released alongside the Bendy plush, which I talked about in yesterday's episode. So if you want to check that out, I highly recommend doing so. As well as the Alice Angel plushie, which will be a review of that will come out tomorrow. So get excited for that. But yeah, let's get straight on to the topic of the video, which is Boris. So here he is. Here's Boris The Wolf as a plushie, and just like Bendy, this is a character that translates really well into plushie form. And again, I think he looks really good. Again, just like with Bendy, I have an image of Boris pulled up. Not a cartoon image of Boris like I did with Bendy, not like the cardboard cutout stuff. This is like actually like Boris's 3D model when you meet him in chapter 3 of Bendy and the Ink Machine. So yeah, but other than that, I mean, you can see he's very accurate, just like the also just like the Bendy plush. The Boris plush here is in a more traditional black and white, where this one is in the more sepia tone yellow of the game. But again, I don't think it does anything wrong, because I think it still works well. Again, just like the Bendy plush, there's a lot of detail on this one, and it has everything you want out of a Boris plush. You guys obviously his very recognizable gloves and his overalls. You got his big old snout, his little cheeks, his little I guess freckles you can call them on his snout, his Pac-Man eyes, his big old nose. You even got the little little pouches on his legs, which is cool. So again, like, a lot of effort's been put into this plushie, just like the Bendy one. Again, I think this looks really good. There's not much else to talk about with these. Just again, like, a good translation. So normally I would end the video around here, but I actually want to bring up another cool topic. This image right here, this is an image of Joey Drew, and you're probably wondering why I brought up an image of Joey Drew. That's because this image has something special about it. If you look in the background right here behind Joey's shoulder, you can actually see 2 plushies of Bendy and Boris. And yes, those plushies are in fact the real-life plushies of Bendy and Boris in that image. And where this image comes from is kind of cool. Basically, before Bendy and the Dark Revival came out, I think it was like the final few days or the final few weeks leading up to Bendy. So actually, no, I think it would have been the final few days. Basically, the official Bendy website was constantly getting updates. And those updates was a thing called the Joey Drew Archives, where it was a bunch of like in-universe newspaper clippings that basically set the timeline of the Bendy series, you know, fleshing it out, explaining more of the events, which would end up being explained further in the actual game. And this picture of Joey comes from that one of those newspapers where it was talking about the Joey Drew Studios going bankrupt. And yeah, just that is the real-life plushie of Bendy and Boris behind him. So these plushies actually do appear in the game, and on this picture of Joey does actually appear in the game. I have it pulled up right here. It's hard to see because this image is a lot more smaller, but it's a bit more higher details because this is actually in Dark Revival. You find this at the beginning of the game in the Joey Drew exhibit at Archgate Pictures. You can see right there, again, it's hard to make out, but you can clearly more see that that is actually the real life plushies of Bendy and Boris. So a really cool detail that they did for this picture of Joey Drew in the game is that those plushies are technically actually canon in the world of Bendy, which is really cool. But yeah, that little fun fact out of the way, that's about it for this video. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe. Check out the playlist for more, and yeah, see ya.